happy 6th of July. Happy Vlogmas in July. You find me in the kitchen once again. I am just making my lunch because today is an office day. So I need to make lunch, pack lunch to take with me. So I tend to just have a salad. So I've got lettuce, bell pepper, black olives. I've got a boiled egg that I need to cut up. Got some cheese. And that tends to be me. Obviously, I have snacks as well because I am a cereal snacker. Little and often is me. But yes, I also have coffee that I've just done. Travel coffee to take with me. What else do I need? I feel like I'm forgetting something with my lunch, but I don't think the cheese. That's what I'm forgetting, the cheese. So, hold on. How are you all today? Hope you had a lovely weekend. It was quite a nice weekend here, actually. Sorry, I'm being really loud and obnoxious, aren't I? It was quite a quiet one this weekend for me, but productive. Well, not productive. What am I saying? It's not. It was productive in the sense that the house is clean, but not productive in the knitting sense because I didn't do a lot of knitting. Which was just, yeah, it's just the nature of it, isn't it? Oh, where's my banana? Hold on. Banana acquired. I usually eat a banana when I'm making my lunch, just to kind of enjoy a snack, because although I have eaten breakfast, I ate it at like 6 AM. So I'm already a bit peckish. Like I say, little and often, that is me for sure. Right. I've just remembered, I think we do actually have some feta cheese. I usually have feta with my lunch, but today it is extra mature cheddar. Just in little cubes, because it's just how I do it, right? That just went everywhere, didn't it? And obviously I'm not going to eat my banana on camera. I'm just going to eat it as and when. Right, we're not quite there yet, but this is my lunch. So a bit of salad. And I've got, this is balsamic vinegar in there, just to dress it up a little. Right, I'm going to have to do this egg. I get in a right mess. Does anybody else get in a right mess when you are peeling eggs, boiled eggs? It takes me ages. So hold on, I just need one of these. I don't know how I do it. Rob finds it hilarious. But last week it took me so long that I thought I was going to be late for work or late for getting into the office. Let me just move this. Can you see that? No, that's good. That's all right. It's just my food bag. Food bin even. Oh, these are peeling much better than they were last week. That's brilliant. Oh, it's probably because you're watching. You are sparing me on. Oh, dearie me. Today, as I said, is a work day, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get done in terms of crafting. Wow, that was really quick peeling of an egg. I need to do this more often. Let me just give it a wash. There we go. Okay, just to make sure all the shell is off. Fabulous. Yes, so today's a work day, and it's all right. I'm just. What have I done with my knife? I put it in the sink. Silly me. Right. So what that means is I'm probably not going to be able to get a lot of crafty stuff done today. So my plan will be to, I don't know why I'm concentrating so hard on chopping up an egg. Doesn't make any sense. Today I will, hopefully if I remember when I get home, I will pick out a project that I made a little while ago. Probably one that you've maybe seen, but it's been a long time since you've seen it. And I might just show you that is my plan. So, you know, we've got something to share. Because I haven't done a lot of crafting egg fingers. Hold on. Yeah, so I haven't done a lot of crafting since you last saw me. And I need to get a wiggle on as well. Haven't done a lot of crafting since you last saw me. And I probably won't get any crafting done between when I get home and I can do this. Between, apologies, that was foil. When I get home and when I film. So I think the best course of action would be to, oh gosh, chucking stuff everywhere. Best course of action would be to do that, show you something, and then that'll have to be today. Which one do I want? I want this one. Just getting myself a cheesy scone as a snack. And sorry, I'm being really loud. Rob always says, you know when I'm home. He knows when I'm home. I make it known. But yes, let me put those in the sink. And a bit of butter. Where is the butter? Oh. Right, okay, I've got my butter. It's a very disjointed video, this. But yes, this is me making lunch in the morning. I have put a load of washing in the machine, laundry-wise, and that is set on a timer, so that will be ready for when I get home, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. So then when I get home, I can just put it on the line and then get that dried, because it's going to be very hot today again. So I need to finish getting myself ready. I need to put loads of stuff away, quickly spruce what I've just made a mess of, and then hopefully the next time you see me will be when I get home. So I'll see you later. Hello everyone, that is me home from work, and we're about to test how hot is it in this, it's not really a porch is it, but let's go. Oh, not that bad. I mean, it's very hot in the house, but it's not that bad. I was building it up for nothing. Ordinarily, I would keep these curtains closed, and I think that's what I'm going to do, but just for the minute, I just want to say hello. Yes, that's me home from work. I did accidentally, you know when you pick something up and it pulls on your clothing? So there's a thread on my lovely skirt. Let me see if I can show you. There's a thread here. Can you see that? I've no idea if you can see that. But basically, I have pulled my skirt and I am mortified because I love this skirt. Let me show you it. It's lovely. I think you can see that, but yes, it's one of my favourite skirts. I wear it all the time because it's black. It goes with everything. You can tuck a top in it. This is a me-made top. This is a Naya tee. Really, really fun top to make. I've made 2 of them. Well, technically 3, but I haven't finished the other one. Oh, it's very warm. I need to get a fan on. I'm going to get myself a nice beverage. I'm going to find a project to show you, and I'm going to do some knitting. I was going to do it in the garden, but where I normally sit actually is in the shade, so I might see what it's like, because it's got a bit of a breeze going on, and I don't want to, as you can see, everything is locked up in darkness. It's like a cave in here. But anyway, I'm going to go do some stuff. I will catch you in a moment. Hello everyone. Right, I have chosen the project that I want to show you today, and it's a pretty special one. I've made 2 of them. And this project, there's a couple of things about it that I found very special. One, it was the most complicated project that I'd made to that point. And it was the first project that I dyed yarn for. So all the yarn in this project I hand dyed, and as I say, it was one of my first attempts at yarn dyeing, and I'm really pleased with the result and the project. So the project is this one, and this is the Faraway Dreams Shawl by Joji Locatelli. And as you can see, well, let me actually open it out because I've got it folded here. Oh, here we go. So this is what it looks like. And as you can see, it's got this beautiful, it's very long, so I will just roll it up. Here you go. Oh my gosh. It's a very long one. And as you can see, it's got this central panel, which is blue. And then the outside edging is a really beautiful lace pattern that continues all the way around the edge of the shawl, including the corners. And it also has this really lovely eyelet edging to finish it off. I'm hoping you can see everything all right. Let me hold that actually, fold it against there, and I reckon you'll be able to see the lace work a lot better. There we go. So you can see there, it's actually quite complicated looking lace work, and for my first ever complicated lace work, I'm rather pleased with how it came out, and I'm really pleased that I persevered with it. I probably wouldn't recommend it for a beginner for a number of reasons. So the way it's knit is it's fingering weight, and you start with just this garter panel. So it's a big long rectangle that you just knit. Then what you need to do is you then pick up the stitches around the entire rectangle. So you need a very long cable needle, and the other thing about this project is when you've got all those stitches on your needle, so that's all these across here, all these down both sides and across the other end. So essentially the work was bunched up like this, and I was knitting round and round, hoping I was doing it correctly. And I have done, because I've not found any problems with it yet. There is bound to be something wrong in there somewhere, but I think I did a pretty good job. And basically, once you've picked up all those stitches, you then do this lovely striping with the two colours, and then you go into the lace work, which is just stunning. I adore, as I say, I just adore this project. Let me see if I can show you a corner. There we are. So there's the corner. It is a beautiful project, and as I say, I have made it twice, once for myself, once for my mum, and I would be tempted to do another. The only thing I would say is that it can get very tedious when you're just knitting this panel. So because it's so long and it's knitting back and forth, yes, it's fairly easy to do, but I sort of got to the point that I was like, I'm a bit bored. But then you get to the lace work around the edge, and then it's like, oh my gosh, this is so complicated. But I felt very accomplished once I'd done it, and I was really, really pleased with the final result. I think it just looks gorgeous. It's very delicate, it's very drapey, and I'm just so happy that I made it, and I'm so happy that I have it, because it is beautiful. It's just amazing. It's like so luxurious. It really is. It's such a stunner, and I do wear it. I tend to wear it like I wear a lot of things, around my neck like this. This is the worst day to be doing this because it's very warm, but yeah, just generally around my neck like this. Or I will do the old trick of tying a knot in it. Oh, the hair. Well, I say tying a knot in it, you just kind of fold it in half, pull it through, hold on, put it over. It would help if I didn't have a clip in my head. Hold on, we're having a bit of an issue. There we go. Right, like that. So you get a nice view of the actual garment, the middle bit, sorry, and then you can position the lace however you want. But yes, that is another way that I can wear it. But as you can tell, I'm rather it's a bit warm in here, so I'm a bit sweaty, so I'm not gonna have it on for too long. But yeah, so that was one of the first shawls that I made that was quite complicated. And as I say, it's the first one that I made using my hand-dyed yarn, and I was very pleased. I did dye the yarn specifically for this pattern. I've not dyed any more in these colourways. These were just because I really loved the yarn that Hohi used in her shawl, and I wanted to kind of do a sort of representation of them. I wanted to see if I could dye something that had a similar effect, and I feel like I nailed it. I'm really pleased, and it's just beautiful. I really love this pattern, and if you're not afraid of lace work and you fancy a challenge, I would recommend this. Give it a go. But as I said, the only thing is you do have all these stitches, so all this edging were live stitches at some point, and because that bunches the work in, this is what I was trying to say earlier, because that bunches the work in, you cannot see what it's going to look like. So it was similar to the anthology throw by Helen Stewart. So when I was knitting that was a similar thing, because you have so many stitches on the needles, unless you've got a ridiculously long cable needle, everything is bunched up, so you have no idea what it's going to look like when you cast off. So this was like a beautiful reveal when I started casting off, and it's one of my favourites. So that is why I thought I'm going to choose this one for today's project to show you. It is definitely a favourite. So as you can see, it's that, and this is actually folded in half. So yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one, but if you fancy it, it's definitely worth it. It really is. It's just fantastic. I can't remember how many skeins of yarn I used. I've got a suspicion that it was 1 for the border, possibly, and then possibly 2 for the middle. But if you are interested in knitting this, please check out the pattern and what Hohi recommends, because it's been a long time since I've knitted this. I don't have the notes anymore, so that is something that I would say just check what Hohi recommends before you go picking out yarn and things like that based on what I'm saying, because that's only what I can remember. But yes, look at that lace. I love lace work. Lace, I do not shy away from lace. So if you're a bit concerned about lace, maybe try an easier project first. But if you fancy a challenge, this is one. It's gorgeous. Oh, just look at it. It's so beautiful. Such a stunning pattern. Hohi did such an amazing job with this pattern. But there you go. That's the one I wanted to show you today. Now, tomorrow, it's going to be basically the same again. I'm going to be working and I'm in the office. So again, filming is a little bit more difficult because it basically is the same routine as I've done today. Do a little bit of work in the morning, make my lunch, drive to work, come home around about the same time. I finish work at 3, so I get home around about 20 to 4, give or take, depending on traffic. And then because of that, I might have done some work crafting this evening, possibly. Or I might have actually. But I think I might do the same as I've done today if you like this, and I will show you another project. I have a couple more that I could show that are fairly older projects. It's my turn to cook dinner tonight, so I will be cooking, and then hopefully after that I will be crafting. So fingers crossed, I'll have some goodies to show you tomorrow. But yes, I am going to leave that there. I'm going to get my fan back on. I'm going to edit the video for you. So thank you all so much for watching as always, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.